Hello and welcome back to modded Banished with RedKetchup Editor's Choice full version mod. And we have the added in the little houses last time. We got our school in and we have a few students being educated. We have a fodder farm that's getting done right around here. And we have herbalist up here, hoping that that will help with our health stuff. Not that they're doing too bad, but I usually like it to be pretty full anyhow. So the range of this is going to be kind of cut off right about there. And we can then have this be used for firewood stuff. And or also when we want to start getting into the greenhouses and stuff. And I might kind of cut it off a little down that way. I don't know. I've not decided how full I want to make that, so you can get a person to that, and only need a couple people doing the rest of the building. And we have some of our houses that are a little full. They need to have their kids get out. So since the school's over here, we got a fishing dock and some sand pits and glass maker, a town hall, and all that stuff. I was thinking next to stick some houses in there. With this fodder farm, we'll have to get a water tower set up and a stable. So maybe like stables or something over here, and we can stick a water tower wherever we want to do that. It doesn't really matter. And the blacksmith is getting some tools done. So we're going to get caught up on that a little bit. I would like to get that foundry in because I don't want to keep switching back and forth, having the blacksmith take care of that. I upped the fuel limit, but they seem to be doing pretty good. We are going to get more houses in, so that will change at some point. I want to get more of these little houses in. I'll probably just end up doing like a variety of different colors. And let's see, let's start a little block or something over here. Get a green one in, get a different kind of blue one, and then once we get the seedlings in, we'll be able to decorate that and such. That's interesting. That one put a footprint, that one didn't. So yeah, okay. Well, they're almost done with that. Just get the last bit of stone in, and the fodder farm needs to have some of this stone and whatnot cleared out of it. So they can clear that bit, and they have tons of copper. So we can get rid of that. I don't know if we'll get rid of the trees yet. I know definitely the more nodes you can have, the better. Right now there's there's a decent amount, but definitely those rocks and stuff is taking it up. And there's actually a decent amount of flowers too. And our trees, I'm not taking up too much. But I think I'll get rid of the flowers though. And that'll help with our stockpiles of stuff. And they do not fit into the barns. They fit into the barns, not the storage, rather. And I believe this one's probably about full, too. And they have a good bit of flowers up there. Which, once we get the glass going, you can actually get the perfumes and such going pretty quickly as well. And then we have another thing to sell at a trader. So we'll get another small barn out here. This will get used, the florist will be over here, and then this gives them a little bit more space to dump off stuff. So if they're hunters way out here, they can dump it off there. If the hunters like down over here, I mentioned they can probably go to that barn. Oh, it's full. So we have some of our our storage getting a little bit more hefty here. So maybe with these houses, start a little more centralized storage area. I'll probably have small little ones nestled all in here because I'm going to have different kinds of fields and pastures and whatnot. So would probably want to keep an eye on that sort of thing. There is also the potential of getting, where is it, the fodder farm or the barn, and that will hold all the fodder stuff and I'm assuming the fertilizer too. So this might be something good to keep in mind over here wherever we end up keeping all the stuff. Alright, the herbalist is done. I'm gonna keep this one person going till forever so they can collect stuff. Sometimes that it can be pretty useful getting it into the trader and stuff like that. So I got the houses started, so that is good. So 2 houses and a barn. Okay. Now we can get that going a little bit faster. Alright. So let's look at the perfumery, which I assume is going to be kind of costly. I don't remember that exactly. So jewelry maker, perfumery. So we're going to need the glasswares. So definitely once we get the glass and or the sand and the clay pits going, that will help out a good bit too. Alright, so springtime's coming in, so they're getting all the little bits of flowers and stuff. Oh, that's nice. A little tree stayed there. Well, it looks different than some of the others. Oh no, it's like this one. I wonder if you changed the leaves on any of this, because this looks pretty full. It's growing. Okay, so a couple more houses that will help out there as well. And we got our laborers clearing out things. So blacksmith is out of copper. We can have him go to iron again, so that just helped out a little bit in the interim. Don't believe I've put the foundry down anywhere, and it really doesn't matter where it goes. We have the carts, so we can have people employed over there. If we are going to end up doing maybe some mining stuff over here, then it would kind of make sense to put it over in this direction, just because they would have less distance to go. Or I can keep it with the blacksmith and stuff like that kind of thing and have it be in town. Keep the jobs over here. And I'd probably want, I don't know, like a coal cart too, I guess. Let's look and see if there's one for just coal. So I know there's wood and iron. Iron, I'm not sure if it's, I think it's just iron bars, I'm not sure. So you got fuel. But I don't think it gets that specific to just have it be coal though. And same with the materials, you can have it be firewood fuel, and you can have it be from minerals. Iron minerals, that works for that one, but so the coal would need to be by the blacksmith so that we could do better tools at some point. Alright, farm and house done. I think we could put something here. The fuel cart, that might work. But anyhow, let's get the foundry. I'd kind of like it to be more in town. To me, it kind of makes more sense. Let's, okay, 1, 2, in case we need more carts. And then I guess we can put a road into it. And that way they can just kind of go in between here. And then we can have a couple different carts, kind of like a mini market maybe. Alright, so we have, we don't need 3 people, but we do need iron for that, and we need more iron. So, caught up on a tiny bit of tools, and it looks like these 2 houses worked out pretty well. Got a couple more kids. Got 5 students now. So slowly we're gonna get that bit all educated and hopefully a couple laborers pretty soon. That is the unfortunate part. Gotta get the kids in pretty quick, and then it takes a little while for them to become laborers. So we got a couple girls still there. And another girl. Oh. Are we stuck? We have to wait for this one to grow up. Yikes. That sucks. We only have one male boy at the moment. Oh. I forgot we have our little houses over here. Okay, another girl, 2 young boys, another girl, and a young boy. Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of young ones. It's not gonna work out too well. At least the new kids are boys too. You never know what you're gonna get in this game. Sometimes it works out and you get the couples to kind of line up just right, and other times you don't. Okay, I would like to get the fishing dock started too. It seems that we kind of need to get some more food going. I know we could put in a couple more people here. It's not doing that great. And I don't know if that has to do with any kind of AI with the animals this time around, so, and they're doing their thing. Alright, so laborers can probably put that stuff in. Got plenty of logs and stone. And it looks like they've cleared up a good bit of stuff right around here, so the person that's doing the farm can then... Why do I not have another person there? Oh, they're a forester. Ooh, alright. That's gonna limit me. Alright, well... I didn't get anything done there, but the laborers have cleared out an area, which means there'd be tons of space for the farmer to put the fodder in. Oh, it's growing. But it's autumn time. It's growing. You're not gonna live. I got a little wild stuff there, wild food. Okay. And then now that tree's gone. Oh, that's unfortunate. I liked having the tree there. Okay, so maybe in another year or 2, we should probably put down another house. Those are going pretty good, which means our tailors, yep, tailor is getting there, getting pretty close to, well, they're not gonna make their limit then. They are out of leather now. Okay. Well, that barn's skinny down, same with that one. Okay. So that's getting some things in it. This is still full, which is okay. Got a little bit of herbs, the health's up a little bit. So that's a positive. Be able to get at least one person fishing, and then they have this whole area here. I only have one lake, so it's not going to be too fishing heavy, but I can try to get as many as possible in. I'll probably have to just do more fishing docks and not that many people at each fishing dock. Like this, the stream probably won't produce much, but I could definitely get one right around in here, and that might get a little bit more area of coverage there. Alright, I'm going to stick the limit up too, because I want them to start being able to collect more for sure. Alright, so that is the sand pit, which we're going to need to do for the glass if we want to get anywhere. The seed trader won't be too much supplies, so that is a good potential next thing to do as well. We only have one person working there, so I need to get rid of the items for that. That will take a little bit more time, and that will take a lot of stone too. So let's also make sure we have enough stone picked up. These are still have plenty of space in them, so that shouldn't be a problem. Can't expand much in this stuff without getting more seeds and more animals, so probably should go ahead and start doing that one sooner rather than later. Since we do have some clothing taken care of, and as soon as we keep going with these, we're going to constantly be getting the leather from there, and then the little bit from hunting. Okay, and kind of just takes a little bit of time. Wait, once these kids, I think, get situated here. So we got 8 students. Okay, 1 became a laborer. That's good. We just had 9 to 8. Okay, so there was like 3 in there that were in there for like a long time. So hopefully 2 more. 2 more would be nice if they come out of school and be educated. That means they're gonna work out pretty good. Alright, there's the fisherman. They are not educated. Okay, so that's good to know that the fishing is gonna suck this season. They're not gonna do very good. But hopefully someone else will get put in there a little later and I'll be much better. But at least in the meantime, it's a little bit more food. They probably are going quite a ways for a barn, aren't they? So they could hoof it all the way over there, or they could take it to this one or that one. So definitely, if once I put another one down here, that would probably work out pretty good for that one. I could always stick a tiny little something over here. Of course, with this person, it probably won't increase too much. What are our options? So there is the tiny one. It is a 2,000 capacity, so it's really not too bad. It might actually look kind of cute being beside here. Kind of like just a little shack or whatnot there. Oh, let's keep the tree. And then it is more wood, where a small barn would be better, but I'm just trying to make it convenient for that guy. Alright, down to 1 tool. We're trying to get ore made. Gonna need a little more tools, so this process of getting the foundry in is gonna take a little bit more time. The trader isn't too much, so I'm not too worried about that one. So I'd like to eventually maybe get like a little fenced area around here and some trees. So I think having a little road put in there will work out pretty good. Is this a fallen tree? Yes, it is. There's some wood that could get picked up for firewood if we need it. Which we're still doing good on the fuel. So, how much a wooden house costs? So having these other house types must be, and they're pretty good to get at the beginning. It doesn't take too much, especially the colorful little houses. Those work out pretty good. It'll save you on the fuel, or else I just haven't had very cold winters yet. It does say it's pretty hot right now. Okay, once that gets done, we could basically stick some coats in, and we could start getting some herbs. There's not too much of it. We probably have tons of flowers, although I would like to save some of them. Oh, that's right there in the barns. Yeah, there's a good bit there, and a good bit there, and there should be a decent amount there as well. And a little bit there. Okay. So we can kind of use that as our little small denomination. We could stick one person. Let's get 50 in of that and 100 of that, and flowers. Let's try 300 because we really need to have something to sell. That way, at least maybe we can get 2 chickens or 2 pigs or something. The ores are really nice. I kind of want to also save them too. We can use them if we're in a pinch, because we can always get more. Alright, blacksmith made a few tools. And our iron is down. Okay, he's collected a whole bunch of iron. He probably has a whole bunch on him. Not getting much done per season. So that's unfortunate. Okay, builder. We only have one builder. What's he doing? Visiting the herbalist. Well, okay, that's nice. Oh, that's right. The barn needs to get done. And that one shouldn't be too bad either. We can have them. You know, I bet you probably need more iron ore, so probably should have them start collecting that pretty quickly. That's not too far from the storage places. I know, I usually just end up running out when I think I have a whole bunch still left, but don't. Got another laborer, that's good. That person's starting to pick up just a little bit. I mean, basically he's going to cover food for himself. So educated, you'd assume they'd pick up twice as much. We'll get to that at some point. Alright, there's a little bit of iron over here too. I'm gonna get all the close stuff because then I can get to the blacksmith faster. Alright, another... yeah, we definitely need another house here. And I'm not sticking with any particular color theme here, but... not sure if I'm loving the yellow yet. I'll have to see about that. We might need more lumber, or not. 300. 300 kind of works. That's pretty good. Yep, our food is starting to dip down some. So I need to decide what else to do. wonder if this would work. Who's the fisherman? Is not educated. Killis. Okay. Let's go to the fishing dock and unemploy them. Let it run. And then pick up another one and see what happens. Ah, darn, it's the same person. Okay, well, I had to try. Okay. We could expand another pasture. We can do something easy like just have them collect some food. And that would kind of work too. And those are all pretty close. Okay, so our iron's up to 24. It's definitely taking quite a while. We got 2 tools left, so I'm going to need to do more tools in the meantime. I think we've used up all of our copper too. Yeah, low on tools. Got one left. Okay. And overall, how's the hunting cabin? Better than last year, which is kind of weird, but okay. So we're gonna get the next house over here done. And how big is this farm? So it extends over here. So I could do a little block of storage. Could kind of just cut it off over here and then continue on. I'm not planning on doing any kind of particular grid or whatnot, but somewhat organized anyhow. Alright, there's that guy. And then of course, whenever these trees get ghost versions, that also, it helps if you have a really tight kind of area and you can just kind of stick it in right in the front yard or something. So at some point that'll be nice for more city building. At the moment I'm trying to leave enough space for all that sort of thing. Okay, you're working on tools. I would also at some point probably need to put in another blacksmith. I'm just hoping that once I get the foundry's going to be making all the iron and such, and the copper, so it really wouldn't matter. And then the blacksmith can just keep doing tools all the time. Got another laborer. So that is nice. Alright, got our next house. I think they've moved down. No, we got a bunch of girls there. It's just not going to work very well. And those are all finished. Now that they're getting old, the original generation, you need to actually get probably a cemetery put in kind of soon. Got a couple more houses that we could make here. So that is another thing to consider. Let's get everyone doing some labor stuff. And I think that we'll have to probably clear all of that out. That works. And then designate this area so that we can make it be like the church and graveyard section. So you're going to start to get kind of unhappy here. And that way we have a nice big open area and some stuff collected. Alright, next year. Fisherman, 116. It's something. Alright, and got a little more tools to just... I'm wondering if the blacksmith is not educated either. Nope. Well, that's really unfortunate. Let's try that again. We have 7 people. Some of them are educated out of our workforce. So theoretically, they should be able to switch jobs. They switch jobs like all the time. Who are you? No, you're still not educated. I'm stuck with some bad luck there. Okay. Oh, they got coats and flowers in. And I told them to put something else in. Coats, flowers, and herbs. I told them herbs. They didn't get all the herbs. Okay. Some of the herbs are getting used, so let's not use too many. Okay, tools. Okay, done. Need more iron. That's an endless cycle of badness right there. Don't really need the florist. That's gonna be down the road. Food's kind of picked up some. So obviously the clothing has been picked up. We got a good bit of ores. And I bet we probably have a good bit of copper too that we've picked up now. That we've kind of cleared out of the fields and stuff. And we're obviously picking up some more up here. Yeah, let's see. Let's go to town stuff and see what choices we have. So there's the cathedral, which is a no. And there is the cemetery that is fenceless or metal fence. Don't want that because I don't want to. Metal fence is great, but way too much for me, that's for sure. So we're gonna have to go for like a normal chapel, which is one of his redone things. One variation there. And there are town halls right here, so it'd be nice to kind of have it across. We might be able to stick a couple graveyards in here if it place it just so. Kind of make like a little L shape of stuff here. But at the very least, we could probably get one in. And now we can't get it too long. So I think 20 is the longest. Okay, and I could do it across that way. And I'm definitely going to want to leave a little bit of space for the trees for whenever we get to that. So stick that a couple away. And we can get one of those going too. So church is going to be on deck, but this actual cemetery we can get done. And then also have them pick up more rocks. Ah, yeah, we had our first old age. That was a little bit sooner than I was hoping for. Not quite fast enough for that. The next one will probably happen pretty soon, so if we can get that fairly quickly, maybe that won't make them quite so unhappy. Yeah, they're a little unhappy with me now. Didn't get it in fast enough. Well, hopefully next time it'll be in. And they'll be happy because it's in. Thanks for watching. See you next time.